Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my weekly makeup basket for you. I have it spread out all over my desk. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. I kind of went a little ham this week because I just want to play. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I am feeling a little bit better. I was feeling a little off there for a while, but I got my infusion like a week and a half ago, and I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm ready to play. I'm gonna be playing this week. So without further ado, let's get into the actual makeup basket. I am bringing in 2 primers this week because, like I said, I want to play. So the first one is going to be the Vanish Hourglass primer, and if I am going to be needing something to really like keep my makeup the way I need it to be, I will be using the Vanish Airbrush Primer. If I'm going to be staying inside where it's nice and air conditioned, I'm going to be working on the Sephora Hydrate and Glow Primer because this one definitely gives some glow, and I don't want to look greasy if I have to be out and about in public. So that's why I have 2 in. The one from Hourglass I'm attempting to finish this year, where I just have the one from Sephora in for usage because, you know, that's how I roll. Foundations. Mixing it up again. Yes, I do have my Franken foundation, but I also have this one in this week. See, I told you, I got a lot in this week. This one is from Rose Inc. It is the Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. And I don't have my full summer color yet because, you know, we had a lot of rain and thunderstorms, so I haven't been out in the garden quite as much, but I do have some color. So I'm hoping that this will match. If it doesn't, then, you know, maybe I'll put it off till next week, but I want to attempt it this week. We'll see how it goes. I may end up using a lot of this next product, which is a concealer from Catrice, the Liquid Camouflage. This is my color that works well under my eye area. If the foundation is too dark, I will probably use this in like my highlighted areas, like here, 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 to kind of tone it down just a little bit. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I also have this in from Ulta Beauty. It is just a green color corrector. I'm not sure what happened to my voice there, but, you know, I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to forge ahead. All right. Of course, I have my Franken Cream Bronzer. That's just staying in because I want to get that done, because it does have 2 lipsticks in it that I would like to have done like sometime this year. That would be nice. That's goal. And as I said in my Franken Friday, I've got my Franken cream blush that I made. That's what she looks like, all cooled off, and I am kind of excited to use it this week. I did test it a little bit. It's dark. It is dark, but I'm going to probably use it as underpainting, and that will tone it down some. And I like to do underpainting with my bronzer, my blush, and my highlight for the cream varieties, because I feel like what I put on top of like the powder and when I set, it doesn't wear off as fast. I feel like sometimes my face just eats makeup and it just fades away to nothing. And if I underpaint, it doesn't do that as easily. So that's why I got that in there. I do technically have 2 cream blushes in this week because I've got my Franken, but I also have this one from Purlisse that I've had in. It is the Blush Glow BB Cheek Color in Sweet Rose. I don't use this one as underpainting. So if I want to do underpainting, I will use the Franken. If I want it on top of my foundation, I will use this because it is such a light color it would not show through if I did it underpainted. So this one is definitely for more on top of my foundation, but before my powder. Cream highlighter. You got mail from ColourPop. It is a Super Shock. It is in for usage, and I'm hoping that I can get some more usage done this week. I don't remember how many uses I still need on it, but even if I don't get them all, as long as I get some and I'm making some progress, I'll be good. Same two face powders that I've been working on, both of them for Essence. From Essence. The All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder and the Brighten Up Banana Powder. Love them both. Have them both on my face right now. Let's see. My powder bronzer is going to be in my Magnetic palette. Trying to remember what else I have going on. So highlighter. This is one, I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it in or not, but I need to get some work on it, even though it's icy. Well, we'll see what happens. This is from Bare Minerals. It is the Diamond Gossamer. It is straight up shimmer white. I might do this after foundation, but before powder, to try to tone it down a little bit, because yeah, it's pretty bright, but I want to get it done. So if I put it in, I can probably use it on my face. I can probably use it like as an inner corner highlight, and get some use on it that way as well. And then I have a blush in my Magnetic palette. I'm pointing there, but you guys can't see it. I'm a mess. Kaja. I have the Kaja, what is this? The Butter Up Play Bento Trio. I am only working on the blush in this one. Alright. Losing my hair. It's still coming out like crazy. What are you going to do? I'm tempted to just chop it. It's starting to grow out. Like I notice it more when my hair is pulled back, but I have hairs that are like this long coming out all over my head, which means it is growing back, but it is still falling out at an alarming rate. What is this piece doing over here? That was Greta. It was not me making bodily sounds. That is Greta stretching out in her sleep over here. She cracks me up. All right, let's get on to this mess. I've got lip stuff. Lots and lots of lip stuff. All right, pulling it all out. Shall we start with the lip liners? Only have 2 in this week, and it is the 2 that I always have in. It is Buxom Hush Hush, and this is Nudestix Greystone. Scratchy McScratcherson over here. All right, my nose is a little itchy. I have 2 lip glosses in. This one is Buxom Kitty. You've seen this one quite a bit. I'm putting it right back over there where it belongs. And then this one is the Avon Glazewear in Rosebud. I need to get some use on that one. I do periodically use it, but I don't use it as much as I should. I have a liquid lipstick in this week. This one is really, really small writing. It is Lover. What a name. So it's pink. Hopefully you guys can see. It's pretty pink. And then I have the Buxom Tinted Lip Balm lipstick looking thing. It's red. It's fiery. I only have a couple uses left on that, so I want to get it done in this makeup basket so that I can, put it in my little done basket of things that I need to update, but I'm not using anymore. Does anybody else keep a basket like that? I can't even get it because it's right behind my light. Yeah, like I have stuff that I have in projects for usage or like goals or something like that, but I've already met the goal, but I haven't updated the project yet, so I just put them in that little basket over there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Could be. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, let's do eyebrows. I only have one thing. It is the Sephora Shape and Set Clear Brow Gel. I've been using it for... She just wants to make all the noise. I've been using that for a couple of weeks now, and it's, everything just went dark. That's how big my computer screen is in front of me. It makes that much difference in the lighting for my face. My monitor's like this big on my new computer. I say it's like a 27-inch monitor. It's big. And it's bright. Alright. Squirrel. This is me. This Sarah Creel Back of the Cab mascara. It is so close to being like done. I was able to use it today, but I can tell it is getting thicker, drier, or it's about done. And it's a tubing mascara, so I'm not sure if I can revive that one like I did other ones. I don't know that it's gonna like work properly. All right, I have eyeliners galore over here, like a lot of eyeliners. Let's go over them. This one is from Wet n Wild. Yes, turquoise. In for usage. I would like to get that usage done this week if I can. ColourPop macrame. I don't remember how many uses, but it'd be cool if I could get it rolled out this week, but I don't know if I can. This one probably will not get rolled out this week, but you never know. It's the Give Beauty Bathwater. It is that beautiful blue right there. And the Starlux Gem Pencil in Ultra Olive. It is getting smaller. And we need it to get smaller. And what is this? Nelly Midnight. Did anyone scream it at the computer screen, phone screen, wherever you watch? Just me? Am I the only one that does stuff like that? Probably. Alright, let's get all of the single eyeshadows out of the way, and then we will get onto my magnetic palette and all the other palettes that I'm going to be working on as I'm waving this around. This is from Give Beauty. It is Midriff. I really have been neglecting that, and I need to not do that. Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust in Space Time. I don't know why I struggle. This one, I finally used it. It is the City Color Eye Mousse in White Gold. I've got 3 Jelly Much. Of course, I've got Early Birdie because, you know, I use that all the daggone time. This one is Sage Bundle, and this one is No Rest for the Vivid. And I've got 2 Super Shock Shadows. I've got, what is this one? Flower Child. I do actually have that on my inner half-ish today. And then, of course, Ritz, because I'm trying to finish Ritz this year, and the only way it's going to get done is if I make sure it is in pretty much every basket. And I can feel more hair tickling me. Does that happen to anyone else? Where, like, you can feel a hair is longer than it should be, which means it is, like, detached itself from your scalp, and it is now tickling part of your arm or body or whatever that it shouldn't be. And it just kind of creeps me out a little bit. And just, like, I think a lot of things are just me. I'm quirky like that. All right, 2 Bare Minerals loose eyeshadows. This one is in Soul Sister, which is a very, like, purple-based brown. And then Soft Black, which is, it's a soft black. I know, I'm a goober. What can I say? And I got a bunch of stuff over here. Magnetic Palette. Let's do that one first. Magnet is strong on that. Alright, it is a hot mess. It needs to be really wiped down, but ain't nobody got time for that. So we're just going to get on here and talk about all of these fun things that I have in here. Franken Blush, Franken Bronzer. This is, it's from Milani. It is like an illuminating face powder. don't even remember which one. This is from the Profusion Eyes Trendsetter palette. It is a purple gel eyeliner. This dark brown is also from that same palette. This one is an eyeshadow. This is what remains of the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions number 5 shadow. I know, it is getting closer. Can I get it done this week? Maybe. If it's not this week, it's going to be next week. All right, let's go over everything in this next row. This one is from the Coastal Scents 88 palette. This is a Franken of Black and this shade right here. Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, Cotton Candy. This is a Franken from the Coastal Scents 88 palette. This is Bare Minerals Smoothie. These are both from ColourPop palettes. This one is from the Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is the shade 0. And I want to say this is called The One, and that is from ColourPop Blush Crush. All right, moving down to the bottom row. This is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot and Forest Eve. This one is Ice Ballet, and everything else are Looksy shadows. Don't ask me what their names are. I don't know. I could pull them all out, but yeah, I just don't want them. There's just too many, and things are always making noise. And I just recently did my nails, so they're not fully set, and I don't want to kill my nails trying to pull stuff out. All right, palettes. I have a bunch of palettes. Keeping this one in, this is what I've been using in my eyebrows. Not the perfect shade for my eyebrows, but I have not frankened my new eyebrow shade, so I'm working with what I got. This is the Hema Be a Natural Eyeshadow Nude Palette. There are only 3 matte shades in here, and I'm just trying to hit pan on those. It's not going to happen this week, but I've got to make progress while I can. I'm so excited. I remembered the pizza palette. I have the shade Basil in here that I want to hit pan on. Again, don't think it's going to happen this week, but I did remember to put it in so that I can get some progress on it. Even if I only use it once this week, that is okay. Progress is progress. All right, Monge palette, of course, it is my Panette palette, and I think I'm going to be repressing a couple of things in here. Maybe I will franken my eyebrow shade into here, and then just put these in on alternating weeks. I might do that, because I have to film my next Franken Friday. I know it's only Monday, but I still will need to film that very soon. So maybe a repress and a Franken with this palette. I'm thinking that's the way to go. And then I have 2 more palettes, which, no, lies, I forgot. I put 2 other palettes over here. So I have 4 more palettes to show you. Told you I went ham, because I'm crazy like that. All right, we've got the ColourPop Honey palette. I have 2 shades in here that I'm working on just for usage. Nothing extravagant or anything, but I want to get, a use or 2 in so I can eventually get that rolled out. I have the, what is this? Essence I Like to Mauve It palette. Yep. This one is from Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Eye Ecstasy Subversive palette. I'm working on the shade Blue Blood, which is this shade up here. You can kind of see it through there. It is a deep teal shade. And then, last but certainly not least, this one, it is the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado palette. There is 1 shade in here, which is a light teal that I have in for usage. So I'm thinking dark teal, light teal, put them together and create maybe like an ombre effect. Yeah, it's going to be a colorful week, but I'm also going to have some neutral days too. But I feel like I have plenty of stuff to play with. I have teal, yellow, purple, I have neutrals, pinks. Yeah, I got stuff. I got stuff and things to play with, and who knows? Oh, greens. I got a lot of greens too, so yeah. It's going to be a colorful week, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to wrap this up because, you know, I've been talking to you guys for a long daggone time. I feel like my videos have gotten longer, and not on purpose. I don't feel like I'm getting, I'm conveying what I need to convey as quickly as I used to. So it is what it is. All right, gonna wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.